What is up? Welcome to a brand new video, people. Today, we will be using Alistair the Reem Overeem, who, of course, is set to face Alexander Volkov in the main event in just a few days. And man, I feel like with Alistair Overeem, there's a huge misconception when thinking about the man. And I've actually been guilty of this as well, because it's like when you think about Alistair Overeem and you think about some of the losses that he has had, you tend to forget just how good of a striker the man actually is. Of course, he came into the UFC a striking world champion, a man who's already won belts in other organizations, a man who's a world-renowned kickboxing champion in the world of kickboxing. So, you know, you would assume, you want to touch gloves, Jones? We miss it. You know, you would assume that he would be one of the better strikers in the UFC, and that is a correct assumption. But then if you start taking a look at some of his losses, you know, it kind of puts that into question, right? You know, he got KO'd by Francis Ngannou, but then again, Ngannou KOs everybody, including elite level strikers. You know, he got stopped by Stipe Miocic. He was stopped by Travis Brown, of all people, at one point in his career. So, but then again, you start taking a look at the numbers. You know, first of all, I'm going to fight this Jones right now. The proper way to fight Jon Jones. The way all Jon opponents that know what they should be doing, the way they fight him, which is force Jon to come forward, kick his legs. It's literally it. Run around on the back foot and kick Jon Jones's legs. That is exactly what that's what Dominic Reyes was doing. Lyoto Machida tried a similar tactic. Of course, Alexander Gustafsson was doing something very similar, but with the boxing. Basically, make Jon come to you. You know, he is a Muay Thai fighter. He will want to plant and stand in front of you. Thiago Santos was doing the same thing, running around in on the back foot and kicking Jon's legs. It's a very good strategy. I feel like it's a strategy that Izzy can also implement when they fight. So that's what we're doing. Look at this. That leg is all already damaged. Oh boy. Now what this Jon needs to do is, you know, he's got to find a way to encourage me to come forward. He needs to grapple a little bit more, and he needs to try to fight longer from kicking range. Look at that. He's hurt. It's over. It's done. But I was going to say, man, when you take a look at, because he's hurt. I was taking a look at Overeem's stats, and come to realize, like, when it comes to significant strike accuracy, he's actually number one. Number one in all of the UFC at like 74% or something like that, which is a ridiculous number. Ridiculous number. He's a very good striker. And then you take a look at his own standalone stats, significant strike accuracy, like 64, which is also a ridiculous number. So, he's also a very underrated grappler. Of course, we all know how lethal his clinch game is. He's rocked again. Can I go to the head? Yes, it is. That does it. Fight over. This was a very straightforward fight. Stuck to the game plan, kicked his legs off, and just got him out of there. A lot of players don't know how to use Jon Jones, man. When I'm facing a lot of players using Jon Jones, the match ends up being very easy, just because, like I said, a lot of people don't know how to navigate Jon. He can be complicated to use. He really can. And we'll talk about Overeem a little bit more as we progress through this playthrough, because I find him to be very interesting. But we're going to move on. So we just fought Jon Jones. I meant to say, now we're about to fight Gustafsson. Alexander Gustafsson might be a little bit more difficult because, of course, his boxing is better. So we might have to fight him on the back foot. We'll see. Thank you. But yeah, one thing Overeem is, he's very underrated when it comes to his grappling. I mean, we all know how lethal he is in the clinch. Those knees, legendary knees. how devastating they are. He was able to stop Mark Hunt, a man who, I don't remember the last time Mark got stopped. I know JDS was able to stop him after hitting him with a wheel kick. Wheel kick. Y'all always make fun of me the way I say wheel. But JDS was able to stop Mark with a spinning kick to the head and then finished him, but Overeem stopped him with a knee, blasted the man with a knee, finished him off. He has also finished quite a few opponents with that knee, man. He just has a brilliant knee in the clinch. But on the ground, too, it's like his ground and pound is very underrated. In his last fight against Sakai, that was a brilliant ground and pound showcase. And a big part of it, careful, a big part of it is because Overeem approaches ground and pound like a striker. You know, if you take a look at some of the fighters with really good ground and pound, you know, like when they hurt you, for example, John, for example, even Izzy. Izzy has really nice ground and pound. Someone like Anderson Silva was also one of those guys that when he would drop opponents, he got them out of there because of the way he approached ground and pound. He was very technical with it and picked the shots with it, you know. It's like when you're a really good striker, when the opponent is on the ground, nothing changes. You know, these guys, they still pick their shots the same exact way when the opponent is on their back. And Overeem does that. Like the way he puts shots together when you're on the ground, it's nasty. So in this fight against Alexander Volkov, I think at some point, hold on, I'm being pressured right now.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping him every time.
At some point against Alexander Volkov, I do think Overeem will look to take the fight to the ground. I think it'll be valuable for him to do so. He has the grappling. This man really pushing me. Hold on a sec, bro. Like, what the heck? I mean, Overeem and his chin is a problem in this weight class, but I think it will be smart for Overeem to at some point try to take that fight to the ground. If he gets the fight to the ground, he can stay on top. His top game is good. It really is good. Like, I don't suspect this is going to be like a straight up kickboxing match. I don't see why it would be. You know, you're dealing with a man in Overeem who has other skills. He's not just a striker. You know, it's like, I feel like that's a huge misconception. So you take a look at Overeem and you just consider him a striker. Like, all he does is strike. But especially now, at this point of his career, thank you, where he's, you know, he's older, he's at the tail end of his career, he's been KO'd quite a few times. I think it's a valuable skill to have, you know, grappling, so that you can kind of mitigate some of the damage and keep yourself a little bit safer than you would be if all you were doing was striking. So I think he would try to do that. At some point he should try to get this thing to the ground, and if he does get it to the ground, I do suspect he's going to have the advantage there. That's what I think. No leg kicks right there. Block that one. Keep whiffing this. Oh, come on. What the heck? Why am I whiffing these leg kicks? What the hell? Sit him down right there. Oh my God. Against the mauler Alexander Gustafsson. Oh, it's a hell of a kick right there. He told us Thursday that he was going to be kicking. This player is playing footsies very well. He really is. You see, like, there are a lot of stutter steps. He comes in when I think he's in there, he's not. He's doing a good job of, like, not just coming at me head on. And I'm trying to resist the urge to hit him every time I think he's coming in, because this is where players start to trick you into whiffing. It's like they pretend like they're in range, but then they back up, and when you think they're in range and you throw, you whiff. He got me. He got me. And this is how I've been whiffing that leg kick, because he seems like he's in range, but then he backs up right on time, and I whiff.
Pretty good straight punch there by the Reem.
Like right there, made him whiff. There we go, like that.
Gustafsson gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Oh, that's gonna soften him up. Massive knee.
Trying to use knees as well in the pocket.
Oh, straight right.
That one was going to end the fight.
Yep.
This is not an easy fight. This dude he's doing pretty good with Gus.
Continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
He's working my body too. Like, he's doing a very good job of working my body.
Good punch.
Okay. Oh.
As tough as it gets, but how
Should have thrown an uppercut right there as opposed to a knee.
starting to form on his right side. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. All right, that's the
Good fight, man. Good fight so far.
All right, so we now look back
As
at
I
the
run
first
into Herb Dean right there.
DC, a lot of good highlights
Good
on
fight.
both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors.
See that? Like, I
They
keep
both should be very proud
whiffing the
of
leg
what they
kick, and the
accomplished.
moment I whiff the leg kick, he lunges in with a body hook. He got me in that round. He really did. Very good job. We'll see if we can do better.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight.
Thank you, sir.
Kick the sink at each other.
Rock them.
Can't take many of those. You better check.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous.
There we go.
2-2.
Well-timed head kick.
Mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
There we go. Should be it.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these.
Gotta hit him with at least one knee. I'm over him. I gotta try. Come on, come on, come on. He's out.
Gotta defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, tags him with the left.
That left hand has been really effective.
Keeps ducking in front of me. It could probably throw a front kick and get him.
That's a nice strike.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
There we go. Uppercut.
He needs to start looking
Sit him
for
down. Oh, boy. That should be it, brother. That should be it. See, the reason I got up right there is because what I don't want this man to do is I don't want him to slip one of my straights and perform a brilliant, well, that's it. That's it. That's it. That is it. That is it. I was going to say, what I don't want him to do is for him to slip one of my straights and perform a flower sweep and get me into mount, but that was not needed. Let's move on.
Up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision.
Alistair Overeem versus Brock Lesnar. We all remember what happened in that fight. Brock Lesnar got absolutely shredded. Of course, Brock was sick. We can't forget that.
So here we go. Round
Can't forget that Brock was sick.
We sat down with him on Thursday.
He had a stomach disease. Diverticulitis. I forget. I think I know the word I'm trying to say. I just can't really say it right now. But Brock was sick. He had like a hole in his stomach or something like that. Get off me!
especially when it looks
And
like you
I'm not saying that Overeem knew about it, but you know, Overeem on your back. He did blast him with a knee to the body after like a few body kicks, which sat Brock down, and then he got him out of there with ground and pound. Which that fight also is another ground and pound, like cage seated position where you see the striking IQ also translate to ground and pound, because if I remember correctly in that fight, Brock was seated against the cage and Overeem, get out of here with that. Brock was seated against the cage and Overeem was throwing hooks at him, and Brock was blocking him, but then he switched to body shots while Brock was seated against the cage. The moment he switched to body shots, that was it. He crumbled. The referee stopped the fight. It was a very good fight. It was a good performance. That was our introduction to Overeem. Nope.
There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold.
Could probably go knee on belly and get him out of here.
The grappling aspect of the fight.
Now I know right now it's kind of everyone's thinking, well, of course, that should be it. There we go. Everyone's probably thinking, well, of course Overeem was supposed to be able to beat Brock Lesnar, but that's just, if you're saying that, you probably don't remember Brock. You don't remember Brock Lesnar at the time. I mean, he was UFC champion, and he was pretty goddamn it's pretty goddamn scary. I mean, oh really? We're gonna do this? We're gonna do this? We're gonna do this? Now you're mad. Now you're big mad. I can tell. Now you're big pissed. Somebody cue Plies. You're mad. You're big mad. Bro, you're not gonna win. Okay.
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive.
Oh, he found the target there. That'll work. And both guys really throwing with authority.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Final seconds here.
Good first round, brother. Good first round. See, I will go to therapy and address that anger because you're pissed. It's not going to help you in this fight. It really won't. But yeah, man, the Brock Lesnar at that point, of course, that was the fight. I believe the last fight Brock had before the Overeem fight was against Cain Velasquez, where Cain Velasquez, you know, put a beat down on him. I think he just bit a little bit more than he can chew with Cain, because he came out like a bull, like a maniac, ran towards Cain Velasquez, and the minute they crashed into each other, it was fairly evident that, okay, this is not a man I'm just gonna run right over, because at that time Cain looked fairly small, but I think Brock just figured, I'm just gonna run forward, run this dude over, and that's gonna be it. But he ran into Cain, and Cain just stood his ground, and Brock was like, oh shit. And Cain just beat the crap out of him and took his belt. And after that, Overeem was supposed to be the redemption fight, which didn't work out. Did not work out. Alright, so this dude is trying to style on me right now with these takedowns. My guess is he has told himself, okay, so I'm just going to grapple this dude all fight long. Just don't get KO'd in the process.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Keeping busy here in the clinch.
Nice straight punch.
There we go.
Damage on the right side of his body, starting to really bruise now. Now he's got the Muay Thai.
That belly of yours, Brock Lesnar.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll.
Oh my God, this is funny, dude. What the hell, bro? This is comedy.
Big punch from the clinch.
And they separate.
See, the good thing right now is that I'm not pissed. I'm just relaxed. And everything he's doing right now usually would like annoy the crap out of me, but I'm just gonna go through the motions and try to deal with it.
Oh, beautiful job by him there. Maybe the opponent was expecting the straight punch, and he goes to the...
Mike Tyson used to have some of the best hooks in boxing, and this young man tonight is throwing them with that type of intensity. Big knee lands right through his opponent's midsection.
Single collar tie now. Oh, good series of knees by him there, working the head, working
You're
the body.
trying to slow dance.
He is using that knee to really dictate where the fight takes place.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of...
What the hell was that?
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. His double leg shot.
What? I'm just gonna get right back up. You understand that, right?
Change the complexion of this one.
No. Oh my
Love watching
God.
this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler.
Ugh, the booty hunter. Makes sense.
All right, there's the clapper. 10 seconds to go. Big elbow there lands.
Okay, good round to you, brother. Good round.
All right, so
But
around the storyline over
I'm gonna
the
finish you in this
5
next round if you don't mind.
takedown.
I'm just saying, you know, if you don't mind, you're gonna get finished, and I can move on. Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. See, I tell him like this:
Third and final
I
round.
like you, and I want you. Right, booty hunter? Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. On your back. On your back. See, now you might be stuck. What the fuck?
Manipulating the body in the moment his opponent took a misstep. Boom, tripped him right over the top. Great job.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
You ain't got no stamina left.
Tie there. And they separate.
Oh, uppercut.
Got his opponent hurt very bad.
Ooh, uppercut.
Trying to stay in this fight. Oh.
Huh?
He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Just over 2 minutes to go. In round 3. Oh, continuing to work the body. And just like that, the fight is over.
That was nasty. What a fight.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight. Shot to end the fight.
Oh my God, bro! He took the he took the asphalt temperature challenge right there. Oh man, took the asphalt temperature challenge. The booty hunter. Booty hunter put on his butt. All right, that does it. Overeem reigns supreme. Okay. If you guys enjoyed the video, do not forget to leave a like. I believe this was a fairly successful fighter showcase. Let's see if we can get this one to 2,000 likes. And let me know in the comment section who you guys think is going to come out victorious between Overeem and Mr. Alexander Volkov. Do you think Overeem will be able to just keep this thing standing and win like that? Or do you agree with me that he, at some point, will need to get this fight to the ground? Let me know. And I will see you guys later with a brand new one. As always, stay safe. Peace out.